everyone, it's Mocha here. So I did end up having to do a voiceover for this video because the audio unfortunately ended up being corrupted. Welcome to a day in my life, no work edition. Like I said, I unfortunately have to do a voiceover for these clips, so I do apologize. First things first, we're off to Spotlight to pick up some more fabric to tuft some more mug rugs. Oh, made it, and with all of the fabrics because I need something kind of like that, but I might have a look if they finally have tufting cloth here. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too hopeful. Spotlight didn't end up actually having any, so I ended up purchasing some muslin and a trial fabric. That's errand number 1 done, and Lord, it started to heat up, so hence the sunglasses. It's suddenly very, very sunny, very bright, and very hot. But we are back to my local shops to pick up some plastic sleeves for packaging. Right, so we have done all our errands. Now fat bag, so heading home and we will meal prep before we spend our afternoon doing other fun activities. Alrighty, so I got home and I just spent the last 2 hours meal prepping and I made 15 meals. So I'm a little bit tired, but I got our packing supplies, so it's time to do some packing and hopefully try out some new materials I got for a punch needle. My first order of business was to print and cut a whole ton of stickers. These guys are just little pride flags. I decided to print them so I could put them on the front of each phone charm so people could tell what flag each phone charm were much more easily. When I started packaging, I decided to separate all of my B grades from the rest of my stock. Reason being, it'd be much easier for me to write on the back of them so I could easily identify which was a B grade and which wasn't, and I could keep them separate and just make it much easier later on. Thankfully, I only had about 10 to 15 of these, but I wrote on the back each one, B grade, and then how much I was going to sell it for. These guys would be grades for a variety of reasons, like this one where the resin has discolored, or because the bottles are a little bit leaky. This just have some print quality issues, so anything that I just didn't think was up to a good enough standard, I decided that I was going to mark as a B grade, and as you can see, unfortunately some of them leaked onto the backing cards, which I think was just a bit of moisture coming out of the potion bottles. After that, it was time to put them in the plastic sleeve, find a matching sticker, put it on the front, seal them up the back, and pretty much just organize them as best I could. And as you can see, it's got the charm inside with the little sticker on the front so you can tell what flag each design is. Many hours doing this, so most of my day was actually spent on the floor packaging these, which took, I believe, about 3 or 4 hours since I was doing about 40 of them. Once that was all done, I separated them out into these big bags, separating them from B grades and the non-B grades. I also had some that unfortunately I ran out of stickers for, so I will be finishing them up at a later date. They just need the pride flag on the front. But as you can see, they've got a little thank you on the back and packaged all nice and neat. Now these guys are available on my website, but this massive lot that I'm doing will be coming to KaiCon with me. Alrighty, so it's currently 7 o'clock. It is still very bright outside. Thanks to Australia, but I have showered, I've made myself dinner, I am getting ready to punch needle, got all my stuff down there. I just decided that I should probably eat because I only ate breakfast this morning. I didn't end up having any lunch and you need to eat. So yeah, gonna do some punch needling, probably end my day with punch needling. I did finish though, almost at least, everything on this. Now, to be fair, the last thing on this list is to make thank you cards, which I include in like my orders, and I wanted to make a few for KaiCon. However, I realized halfway through the day that I hadn't posted on YouTube this morning, so I had to sit down and edit a YouTube video, which will be up today, which is Monday at 6 p.m. So yay, I had to edit that, and I'm gonna hopefully after my job interview tomorrow spend the day editing a few more YouTube videos, including this one. So I didn't get thank you cards done only because I actually had to do other things because I'm forgetful. But thankfully I got everything else done. So far the new cloth is working. I've only started one line of stitching. I'm gonna do the second line and fingers crossed it doesn't tear apart. If it does, I will be crying. Thank goodness the lady gave me a discount. I wanted a meter of the stuff that I brought. Yeah, I was that confident that it was gonna work, but I wanted a meter and there was, I think, like 70 centimeters left on the spool, and I was like, oh, I'll just take what's there, like I won't make you go grab me an extra lot, whatever's there is fine. And one of the corners had been like creased and she gave me like 20 centimeters off, so I got it for like half a meter, and that stuff's like $65 a meter, so thank you so much to the Spotlight lady. I love you, you're a slay. But gonna finish my night out with that, try and get a couple of mug rugs done, and yeah, that's a little bit about what I do day to day. Pretty boring. I mean, today was very, very busy. It's my first day off since I was fired, so I kind of had a whole day where I didn't really know what to do with myself. So I thought I'll make everything as productive as it can be. So yeah, I got a ton of art done. I packaged all of my phone charms, which took like 2 hours to do. I need to print more stickers for them though. So I'll be doing that probably sometime tomorrow or in the next week or so. I have to finish the rest of the dragon phone charms, but I'm gonna prioritize doing my other charms, but I'm gonna prioritize doing my mug rugs since I think those are gonna be the most popular, and I only have one of each at the moment. But yeah, that's my day. I know it's not very interesting, and I didn't film things like me cooking. I was all over the place because in the middle of cooking I was changing what I was pairing together because I was cooking like 3 meats and 3 carbs, and I was like, I don't know which carb I want to put with which meat and stuff, so it was a mess. But most days I tend to just kind of sit at my desk and not do much. But yeah, if you like these sorts of videos, let me know, and maybe I might do a little mini vlog probably on my TikTok about my job interview tomorrow, which I'm very nervous about. But I love you all, and I will see you on the next one.